So that's what I say when I say I'm getting, because I'm channeling these messages for you. So this is about the message. He's learned something new. I'm getting a masculine energy, but it could be anybody. Maybe they did the wrong thing by you. They left you out in the cold. Yeah. Ace of Wands. Because look, they did the wrong thing here. Seven of Swords. So something backfired here. That's why they're nervous. Oh, that's why. So what's that about? Oh, rejection. So that's abandonment underneath that. So they're facing a fear of abandonment. That's why it's like the whole body's electric. You know when your heartbeat goes through your whole body, you can hear it in your ears. And like dry throat, sweaty palms, like when you're nervous to do a speech. Or something, you know, when you feel weak in the knees, it's full on. This person's full on. Well, nice of you to say hello. Missy May, is it? Thank you for being here. Let's have a little snapshot here. I've got the Carnivale Tarot for you. So, you know, you've got to keep your pillar of light so you don't pick up this anxiety, because then you get nervous. You know, sometimes people, when you're an empath, they project their energy straight away. You receive it, and then you start feeling anxious in the belly, and then you start channeling the anxiety. This is a call to not do that. This person has to walk through this fear. Like they have to do this, because after this, they're going to know what they're made of, and you're going to see it. So this is no rescuing this person. If they fumble with words, you must stay silent. 8 of Wands. Wow. The Fool and the 8 of Wands. This is what I mean. They're going to take their chance. This person's all riled up. You know when you pace back and forth? You're like, I can do it. It's like going to a job interview for the first time, or something that really matters. Oh, it's because it really matters. This is last chance scenario. I'd say this is a divine masculine. He's taken a long, hard look at himself in the mirror here. You reflected back to him parts of himself that he hadn't discovered. Like you reflected back to him his good qualities. But oh no, he had to listen to crapola, didn't he? With Jezebel. Sorry. That's in the past. This is the 8 of Pentacles. So this masculine here has made a decision. Nobody's going to drain me. And it's quite, how are you? Thanks for being here. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Ace of Swords. Wow. He's not taking no for an answer here. Or he can't get a no. You know, he knows this is his last chance. Or he's got to make it. He's got to hit the bullseye. Right? He's got to do this. This is why he's pacing back and forth, because he realizes that he listened to other people in the past and he never told you the truth. Look at this. This was upside down, 4 of Pentacles. Look at that. Isn't she sad? Wow. That's you. Oh, no, no. Hang on. This is you. This is you. I'm on to you, mate. I saw what you did last summer. Oh no, it's going down. 4 of Pentacles. This is him. So it's past, present, future. This is the person I'm reading. And this is you, the person around them, the energy. So you can't get anything past this one. Look. She's got love codes in her hair. Sacred love codes. Can you see them? They're sacred love codes. So he's like, well, I'm sorry. This is upside down too. 4 of Swords. This person, stubborn. They were stubborn. See, they thought you were going to, they were playing a game here. They thought you were going to chase them. So he had 2 choices to, you know, like he took a risk. And he isolated from you, thinking that you were going to chase him, but it made you stronger. Let's see the outcome here. Oh my gosh, look. As soon as you detached, you saw everything. That's why he's so nervous, because you know everything. Can you believe that? Look, the sixes here. So now he's polished his, like, you've brought out the inclusions, if you like, in his behavior, in his personality. Everybody else was able, you know, when people find each other, they go, oh, I'll let that go if you let this go in me. You know, like it's sort of toxic. It's codependency. He's realizing. Look, to have the two sixes here. This is him. This is you showing himself in the mirror. And this is him integrating it in. He's going, yeah. He's seeing himself and the negative things as the way you saw it. You know, this projection of energy thing. This is a way of doing it where you wanted him to notice. Well, you didn't really want it. It just happened. That you brought love and he was like, no, I don't want love. And he's realizing that. So what's he going to do about it? Listen to me. Judgment. He's going to make a judgment call. He knows this is the final call, but maybe it's already been. But God's going to give him another chance. So this is like his, like, you know, this is like his performance of his lifetime, if you like. I'm just going to go in now and have a look at the Four of Pentacles. What's the Four of Pentacles? Because that's like a miser, you know, greedy. And this is why you cut this person off, because they held back from you. They held their pentacles back. Look. So this is why he's got to get over that. He's got to get the bullseye here, the jackpot. He's got to hit. So this is why he's nervous, because he wants to tell you the truth, but you already know it. So he's nervous because how much do you know? Oh my gosh. And tell me what the Four of Pentacles is here. He's holding on to you for dear life. For commitment. What the frig? Let me have a look. What is going on? Four of Pentacles. Is that what he's hiding? Is he hiding it? Reveal it to us. Angels of the light. We call upon you now to surround everybody watching, to bring them light. Oh my gosh. That's so weird. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. We're finding it out anyway. Here he is again. Look, this is the jackpot, the bullseye. I've been working on it. Wow. He's going to propose. That's why he's nervous. Look. I was like, is Divine Feminine going to like it? And I got Wheel of Fortune. It's a wish. Hang on. Da-na-na-na. So he's going to now reflect back to you your leadership qualities ×3. It's going to be very exciting for you. You're going to like it. Yes, you are. And he's going to tell you that there's no one else. He's going to sing the song. This guy's going to sing the song. What's the song? There's a song. I only want to be with you. Ba-bow-bow. Like this is like, he tried to play a game here. Right? That you would chase him. So he thought if he brought your fear, his own fear of abandonment, and abandon you, that would activate you to chase him. Does that make sense? That's the projection thing. But what you did is you did it in the other way. You projected light, and that has helped heal him. And he's seen what's going on. So it's very intuitive, this masculine, and he's stepping into his leadership role in himself, in his own power. And when he got there, he realized that he chose you. He played a silly game. So he's going to have to come in really, it's going to be really serious but nervous. So nervous. Look, he dreams about this lifestyle. He's paid somebody out here. He's not giving to any other parties anymore financially. They're not giving us much on that. Hello? Four of Wands and the Six of Wands is Excellente. So this is like working really hard to have a provision that's going to blow your mind. So this has got 3 steps to it, look. You already know, look. You already know. You already know. Like, you can read this person like a book. If you just can detach, if you're not codependent. This is very magnetic energy, and this is activated a divine masculine. And he's stepping into an energy he's never been in before. So he feels like it's almost a fantasy. But he wants it really bad. Like he knows it's destiny. There's something that he's never experienced, like a calling. Let's have a look at the love oracle for this nervous masculine. We pray for him to have strength. But he has to go through this because he's facing himself. He's facing his negativity. You know, he's looking now at his behavior in the past, thinking, how disgustamundo. Like, I agree with her, and I know, now I understand why she's not chasing me. And good on her. I like her even more. In fact, I can't wait to be in her arms. It's like, oh, here we go. And then he hasn't told you. He hasn't told you the depths of his feelings, but you can feel it. It's so weird when people, you know, like our whole lives, we've had, if you're an empath, you've had people talk to you, tell you something that you know doesn't resonate with them. You know it's not the truth. You know, like it's distorted. You go, that's not really how you really feel. But we learn to buy the story because we're like children. We learn that. That's learned behavior. So there's a divine feminine here who broke that learned behavior and went, I see you. I see you. I thought, yoo-hoo. And no one's done that to this masculine before because it's like he knew what he was doing. His conscience knew that he was divine and that he was meant to be stepping forward, but he was immature around it because he'd never had anyone holding space for him to do that since a child. So divine feminine, you're the first person who held space for the growth of this person. You know, it's holding somebody's space. That's what activated this. It's a flame. So this guy can just relax. Just chill out, mate. Chill out. It's like, no. I'm not going to chill out until I get what I want. Ooh. You can feel that. See, when somebody's thinking about you day and night like that, that's like intense. And especially with your twin, it's like overwhelming. You go away or come in. Do you know what I mean? Like, present thyself or leave me alone. And then you got to get into love. You go, oh, love. This is the transformation. So this masculine in particular has been celibate as well. And you need to be away from all that for at least a 1 moon cycle for your body to repair, because it breaks down the soul when you give yourself physically without love. Look inside yourself. Look, you made him examine and he went, ooh. And he got the hazmat man in there and he did the water pressure and he cleared it out. You know what I mean? Like these people around him were just like, gone. Gonski. And he's now trusting, he's trusting and accepting that he's got the goods. There's a lack of confidence in who he was. You know, when everyone around you reflects back to you. So we learn, as children, we learn about ourselves by our parents' reaction to us. And your reaction to him hit that soft spot where he knew who he was. So you're the first person that didn't see the mask. This is a breakthrough. All's going to work out. This is what's happening behind the scenes. That's why we're doing this reading. Because you can feel the energy. And anything in the way of this being a success, you know, this has to come up in your psyche. This has to clear. So it can be intense when there's a lot to clear between you. The closer he gets to approaching you, the more intense your energy will feel, Divine Feminine, because you have to clear the past. And then you have to not flip into, oh, I'll just forget. Because sometimes, you know, when you're an empath, you just sort of, like, you totally forget. And then you go, hang on a minute. So you do have to address some things because he knows what they are. And when you address them, he can't hide from those parts of himself anymore. He doesn't want to, but he's scared to address them. But when you do it fearlessly, he brings it to the light. Brings it to the light. It's gone. So there's things, yes. You're going to hear things about this Divine Masculine from his child that is never told. He's been blanking it out from himself. That's why he's nervous too, because he's never spoken about this. Oh, look, he's never told anybody. You cracked the code here. You cracked the code here, Divine Feminine, with this one. And that was because of your trust. The working on yourself and your beautiful energy. And you accepting that, you know, there was a bit of growth needed. Also, you've kept your space clear here. Look, you're on the lookout. This is you. Just try it. Just try it. So now you know your own strength. You know your clarity. You don't have to. It's like when when you're aware or even intuitive. It's just the feminine energy. You've got to trust that. You've got to know that you're very aware. You can be intuitive, psychic. Some of you are really get visions and dreams, see, of what they do. So that's why they know. Everything you told this Divine Masculine happened. But he didn't want it. He didn't want anyone else to know. That's embarrassing because he hadn't even brought it forward to himself. Now he's brought all this stuff forward to himself. He can see and it's cleared. What is the yes about? Let's do a little snapshot while we're here. We're just sticky beaking now. We are. Oh, the answer is yes. He wants you to answer yes. Oh my gosh, look. That's why he's nervous. This cannot not work. He's been examining you. And in the process, it's been healing him. Because this is the reflection of the twin. It's intense. He's been examining you. Like you would examine a diamond. To see its inclusions. And to give it its VVSI and clarity. What's that called when you do that to a diamond? Oh. So you have to say yes, see? That's why he's nervous, because this is it's like your whole life depends on this. Like this has never happened to this masculine before. I'm just looking at the yes here. Oh my gosh. Do you say yes straight away? Yes, you do, look. You say yes straight away. Something just melts away. This is like magic or divine intervention or destiny. Wowza. He's going to tell you. There's a resonance here, right? So he's going to tell you. This clears the energy between you. It creates a rainbow bridge, if you like, because he tells you what was brought up to him about himself. And these are the same things that you would have worked on. And you showed him the benefit of working on them. This is what it looks like when you take all the inclusions out. And he was like, I wish I could do that. So in the beginning, maybe he was a bit like, I'd say intimidated. Yeah, but didn't tell you. Look, had to grow, this guy. You triggered every point. That's just what it's meant to be like. So he wants commitment forever. Forever. Oh my gosh, look. You have to say yes. This is why he's waiting. He's actually following his intuition, look. He's waiting for the right time. He's frothing at the mouth. He's like pacing back and forth. He's never told anybody this, so he's never heard it come out of his own mouth. It's not that bad. It's not bad. It's just once it's brought up to the surface, you're looking at it like a movie now. You're not as detached. I mean, not as attached, more detached. And this brings in the healing. This creates the bridge here. This is where you're going to learn what divine partnership is versus the karmic toxic people that have been around both of you and are still hounding around, sniffing around. Who are these people? Get rid of them. This is like an explosion of energy too, if you look at it energetically. So you do have to stay, gold mesh shield up. Do have to be aware of your energy fields and who's allowed in, because this here is sacred. So once the Divine Masculine does this, this is a sacred, like holy ground I'm hearing. Holy ground. Oh, the angels are working. See, guardian angels. Angels are close. Angels are guiding both of you. So if there is nothing, zero, nada happening in your natural world, keep it like that, because that's the space. And nature abhors a vacuum. But you have the say. Who comes into your energy field? No matter what, you have sovereignty over that. You're the most powerful being. And that's what this masculine's seeing. And he's going to reflect that back to you ×3, like it's triple fold. And you're going to love it. That's the alchemical marriage of the twin flame union. That creates the diamond, the jewel. Because the pressure, all the inclusions are gone. This is like going from here. I love this analogy. So you start off like here. So I am divine feminine, blue ray twin flame, sent on a mission from God to bring unconditional love to planet Earth. And then you find your savior and you infuse it with love. And then you find your masculine and it goes to diamondization. There's definitely a programmed alchemical process here. This takes you out of the physical plane. It takes you out, completely out of the matrix. And now you're creating with a new fabric from the monadic temple. It's because of your belief. Wow, you got tested, divine feminine. Because the devil loves to deceive you, and it's all an illusion. So how would you know? So that's why the tarot community has helped so much give clarity and guidance, but it's also a place where, of course, the enemy's going to take advantage, especially when you're vulnerable and when you've been played by a narcissist and you're in that codependent energy. That's when you're low, that's when you watch the video, and that's where they plant seeds of doubt and worry and fear. And then you're not in this power tuning fork energy. I see it so much. It's very subtle as well. Patience, you've been amazing. Well done. Just detach from anything that doesn't make you feel good, because this is the telepathic energy that's coming down. See that? This is creating the transformation. It's already happened. It's already manifested. You've got to think this relationship is already 95% manifested. You're just bringing it in through the 5% of reality. That's why it's really important, your 5%, that you take care of that. That's bringing it into your bubble, into your rainbow as your reality. And this has to happen through an open heart. So this masculine's never opened his heart. He's never spoken like this. He's never felt like this. He's never really felt this loved or felt this vibration. And so he's looking at long term. Where am I at here? This is your dream, divine feminine. So he must have come to you in a dream here. Because remember I heard the echo, the soul call, or that was the heart call. The twin flame heart call I heard 2 nights ago. That's where there's a lot of dark magic being done to stop you getting these messages. You got to think that's your crown chakra to your soul star. That's where they put the energy of the magic in there. That's why you must clear your soul. And we do that at the full moon. And only your Father, Heavenly Father, can do that. Take the black dog of depression away. Take that frequency away so you can get the dreams. You get the connection. It's very, very important. So that's where they target. And it's cleared here. It's a wondrous time of healing and positive transformation. Embrace life each moment and keep focused on your dreams. Keeping that vibration when in reality or in the natural world, there's nothing there. But if you look at it from a manifesting point of view, that's unreal that nothing's there. But when there's nothing there, that makes it mean that nobody loves me, or this is the abandonment, commitment, all those issues have surfaced to be released. So here's a download in your dream, I would say last night. Does anybody remember their dream last night? This was the inner child of your divine masculine who felt neglected emotionally as a child. And this is your belief in Jesus that healed his heart. The light went out to his heart. He called you in the dream. It's the inner child. That's what Jesus is really about. Healing our inner child. Healing the places where we were neglected. When a child is from, a young age neglected emotionally, it's hard for them to experience it because they've never felt that connection, that love. So it's only here the power of our Creator that has done this, and your belief, Divine Feminine. Your belief. Wow. Good girl. Good girl. Prayer. Dear God, help me always to remember that this present life is but a fleeting moment within eternity. That everything's changing, that saying. Because sometimes you get such a bad day and everything is accumulative on that day. And it compounds and it comes down on you like a dark cloud and it feels oppression. So you cleared some of this for Divine Masculine. You've been working very hard spiritually. Wow. You've been helping him clear. So you've been attacked in the spirit realm because he's been a supply. He's been a source. A very good one for a lot of people. So a lot of demons fed off him. A lot of other people's demons fed off him. And he's like, wow, if I put all that energy back into myself, and I had somebody, this masculine's never seen a feminine energy look after herself. He's never, ever known or been in contact with a female who has not relied on a man or swindled a man or, like he's never seen a happy couple. So he didn't believe in love. So it was very foreign to him. But then it was within him. It activated his heart and his inner child cried here. Because when you get it, there's anger comes up. I've seen this many times where the masculine energy will be like, how dare you? It's like, how dare you love me more than my mother did? It's really quite a distorted sort of viewpoint. But this is the feeling because the love's there. So you get it from your created Divine Feminine. So his mother didn't even have it anyway. But some masculines, right, this is where they've had Jezebel as a mother. So they've had their own mother use them as supply. And it only mattered to the parent to use them as a tool. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. So this is the trust between you. Trusting in the Most High, trusting in the 95% of spirituality that's not even here yet. The 95% that you cannot see. So God just said, I send my fiercest warriors for the biggest challenges. look, it says you're looking at a situation from purely a physical perspective, and therefore you cannot see the bigger picture and the blessings interwoven within this event. That's what I mean. Look at it from a bigger picture. Detach, pull right out after you've healed and cleared. Angels urge you to trust, for all will work out in the best possible way. Let go of your fear and apprehension and allow God's healing energy to flow to you. Trust, for all will heal in ways you never thought possible. This is divine intervention here. This is the breakthrough. It's happening right now. Look, they've got manifestation. Wow. Believe in yourself, trust your instincts, and follow your heart. For in doing so, you shall manifest all your heart's desires. The life you have for so long aspired to create will soon manifest. There's a breakthrough here. Allow your heart to guide you. Trust your inner guidance. The time is right. Whoa. It's through your acceptance that it happens. So you forgave ages ago. It's like also forgiving, anyone who harmed you. And this is what's been releasing and coming up. And then you go, wow, that actually was set up, that imprint, right, of abandonment or betrayal was set up, not even in this life, it was from a past life. So this is a huge clearing. Like once that's all cleared from when it began, we go back to when it began and when it was set up. Then you learn that trait, and then you actually choose the partners that reflect the relationship that you had with that significant caretaker until you break it. But then you realize the whole of society, people around you, all the karmics, it's set up for you to stay in it. You've got to break through that. That's why it's intense. And that's why when much is given, much is expected, says the Lord. In order for you to heal your relationship with another, you must first heal the relationship you have with yourself. Oh my God. Forgive yourself, accept yourself, and love yourself. So you hug that little body of yours and say, I am, do the I am affirmations, I am a child of God. It is only normal to miss someone who's dear to you. This masculine has missed you like unbelievable. That's why it's brought up all his grief when he's lost people. Something happened as a child and the grief was overwhelming. And then when he abandoned you to receive the chasing energy and he didn't get it, he had to face that. And he hated you for that, and now he loves you for that. Oh, please. It is only normal to miss someone who is dear to you, but remember, love knows no separation. You may be physically apart, yet spiritually you are always united. Those you love are forever present in your heart. So this is acting as if, Divine Feminine, all your dreams have come true. Like you have to bring the vibration up. That's what will bring him in closer because he's healed. He's healed and he believes in love. He's so happy. This is a message from you, Divine Masculine. Your smile illuminates my soul. It makes me feel whole. There is no part of me that your love cannot fill. Wow. From the first moment we met, I am forever grateful. And I count my blessings each day, beloved jewel. It's from the moment you met. This was love at first sight for this Divine Masculine. So he's going to tell you all that. And he's going to tell you every day. And he's not going to let up. And he's aligning himself because there's a belief here. There's a healing here. This is like Jesus came to me and healed my inner child or something like that. You're like, oh yeah, who's Jesus? I love you, Divine Feminine. Thank you for watching and for your kind donations and for supporting the channel. I'll see you in the next video.